What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Seeing the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like with the subscribe button. Make sure y'all go check out Doug and X out in the description box down below. Definitely apologize for getting a late start today. Really didn't even eat anything. It's been a rush day, and I'm not trying to get discouraged or sad or anything like that. Just blessed and glad enough that Rennie is okay. We had to take her to the hospital today. She was out with my mom and brother and sister, and she messed up her arm. I said this before in videos. Her arm pops out of place and gets dislocated. We end up taking her to the hospital and told them, she's been here a couple times. Just a second, I'm sorry. Stop now. Chill out. That's our Frenchie. He's a little baby, but he does the most and try to bite himself out the cage. But we told him, it gets dislocated at times, and we just need to see a nurse so we can pop it back in place. And took hours, 4 hours, to even get a doctor in there to eventually pop it in place. They did X-rays at first, and we told them what it was, and we sure because it this is like the 4th, 5th time it's happened, and they took X-rays, which is fine. But then it took a while for them to just come and pop it back in place. But just now getting back home, it is now 7 p.m. and I literally that's when I drop at 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Every day, and getting a slow start, and I definitely apologize for that. Rennie is good now. She got a teddy bear. She wanted a pink soccer ball, and when comes time with these kids, these girls, especially Rennie, when she does something, and she did an amazing job today, and to get your arm popped back in place as an adult, I know it hurts. So as a 2-year-old, I made sure, order her some Wendy's. She wanted a pink soccer ball. And, we have another daughter, so I couldn't just leave her hanging. I don't like doing that. I had to get her a little teething ring, But I just, those girls, they mean a lot to me. So we have to get that sorted out, regardless. If I got to sit days in the hospital with my babies, I will. But, when you go there, tell them the problem, I don't know. Sometimes, just got to. They do different things. But y'all know, definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Let's get in the video.
Welcome to Doug in Exile. Let's watch The View. Watch Nikki Haley fail on SNL.
Here's another really interesting choice.
And mind you, I'm sorry if it's low a little bit. I think I have an ear infection. I'm a little sick. I was running a fever today, so that's kind of what slowed me down too, y'all. I didn't know it was gonna happen today. They called us, and we had to rush to the emergency room. So definitely apologize, y'all.
That happened over the weekend. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley made a surprise campaign stop to SNL's cold open Saturday night. Take a look.
Our next question comes from someone who describes herself as a concerned South Carolina voter.
Yes, hello. My question is, why won't you debate Nikki Haley?
Oh, my God, it's her, the woman who was in charge of security on January 6th.
I just want to forget about the Trump thing first, because that might be remotely funny. But Nikki Haley is just miserably bad, like ice cold. I've seen documentaries on clams that were funnier than Nikki Haley on stage with, more charisma.
It's Nancy Pelosi.
Are you doing okay, Donald? You might need a mental competency test.
We have time for one more question, and it's actually for Ambassador Haley.
What would you say was the main cause of the Civil War? And do you think it starts with an S and ends with a lavery?
Yep, I probably should have said that the first time. And live from New York, it's Saturday night.
And this is just a baffling makes your skin crawl, where she does kind of a half apology for her statements on slavery. And I don't even care. I don't think anyone cares about her gaffe on slavery. I know it makes her look stupid, but I'm saying that's not why I wouldn't vote for her. I wouldn't vote for her because she's terrible. She's a terrible leader. She's a grifter. She's a rhino. She's a sellout. She has no principles. Those are good reasons. Her making a slavery gaffe.
How'd you feel about the cameo?
I didn't like it. Look, first of all, she has screwed up this race and slavery question every damn time she gets asked about it. So I'm not ready for it to be answered with a 10-second soundbite jokey thing. I'm just not.
And big shocker, though we're supposed to be talking about Nikki Haley, we're once again talking about slavery. How long has it been? Guys, is it still too soon? Can we just say we're over it yet? Or can we just wait another, how about 1,000 years from now? Can we keep just haranguing and screaming about slavery?
Donald Trump.
One thing about me, like with starting to, look at a lot of these videos, and like when I started, last year, even with that topic, I feel like a lot of people definitely still use that as, excuse of they daily. It's a whole. If y'all look at my old videos, a lot of it with, Candace Owens. I think one of them was, some of it came from, Prager, you looking at those videos. It's a lot of videos that's out. Probably put some in the end screen, but it's a whole thing on how I feel about that. And honestly, people got to get it together.
Trump is not debating her. And so how does she get earned media? She goes on Charlemagne the God's show. She goes on SNL, and then she's got people like us.
But I've just got to say, I'm here for it. I'm sorry, guys. I know how you feel about Nikki Haley. She is hitting Donald Trump hard. She is hitting Donald Trump.
Alyssa Farah Griffin is sure Nikki Haley is hitting Trump in an effective way on all fronts. Apparently something really landed with her because no one else saw it.
Harder than Joe Biden is. She's challenging Donald Trump to debate. She's questioning his mental acuity. She's questioning the spending under his administration, not dealing with the border crisis. She is the person taking it to Trump the hardest. I would frankly love to hear Joe Biden go as hard as Nikki Haley is, not just saying it.
Watching Joe Biden go hard on Trump on Saturday Night Live, something told me.
First of all, that's not going to happen. Secondly, I feel like what Nikki Haley is going about is she obviously is trying to be, when, you was, younger, I don't think parents say it now, but trying to be seen, she's trying to be seen, she's trying to be seen right now, hopping on this and hopping on that, and to gather people like, I think her name was Alyssa Farah Griffin or whatever her name is, getting people and gathering people like that to, oh yeah, she's been really effective. Donald, come on, y'all. Come on. I mean, anybody, if people, when they get on TikTok, they get on YouTube Shorts, they get on these different things, people obviously see who is most talked about. And the person that's most talked about, the person that is most, is got things that, that said is, Trump. Nikki Haley, I'm pretty sure this is my first time even covering something about Nikki Haley, just Nikki Haley, but it's not there.
Tell me that would backfire too. I don't think this is their strong suit of doing comedy against Trump.
I don't think slavery is a laughable topic, and I also don't think it's a laughable topic that she doesn't understand the Texas.
That wasn't the part that was laughable.
She actually cleared that up this weekend. She did clear up this session.
Because she constantly has to clear herself up.
You know what?
She's screwing up all the time.
If she really wants to.
And once again, notice this is like the third comment on Nikki Haley's answer on slavery, which I don't think is as big of a deal as, is she a good presidential candidate? Or is, because I could go after Joe Biden with over 100 examples more than Nikki Haley on Joe Biden's explicit racist statements he has made, far worse than what Nikki Haley implied through slavery. Joe Biden has actually called people boy, has actually made fun of Pakistani people and people who work at 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And these are real videos that's out. Y'all know.
Called Barack Obama the first clean, articulate one. So
yep.
Clean and articulate. What does that sound like to you?
To talk about slavery and talk about her questions, her answers on racism, and this not ever being a racist country, and she wants earned media, she's invited to come to the View.
Please. I'd like to have some questions.
And by the way, it wasn't Nikki Haley who brought this topic up on Saturday Night Live. It was Saturday Night Live that brought it up at the very end and hit Nikki Haley with it. Maybe it was all orchestrated. I just want to say she's not the one who keeps bringing up this topic. It's other people asking this question, and now they won't give it up. That's as close as I'm ever going to come to defend.
And I think by all means, that's something that, you don't really, you know, laugh about, talk about, and stuff like that. Slavery, that's, you know, a horrible thing, regardless of, you know, the what color of people went through it, because it just wasn't black people. And I feel like a lot of people, I had to learn that for myself. I learned that for myself last year, and I'm really glad that I learned that. I didn't grow up knowing that. You know, I grew up knowing all slavery is just, you know, African Americans, and then I learned more about it, you know. And people say, "Oh, you didn't learn that?" It's no, you know, that you didn't learn a lot, you know, in school. They didn't teach you about it, so you know, it was just one of those things. But it's definitely something. I feel like now though, people shouldn't use it as an excuse. I've learned that people use that as an excuse, and you know, the whatever you call it, just, you know, just annoying stuff, you know, and you can't use that as no excuse. And to keep using that's one thing that I dislike. So y'all need to go check those videos out for sure.
Defending Nikki Haley.
That would get her some press.
She ain't coming.
We welcome you, Nikki.
Nikki Haley isn't coming. That they challenge her to get on the show. No, don't do it, ladies, because I already know Nikki Haley would come on, and it would be a miserable The View, and Nikki Haley would still fail, and you're going to do it. So I'm predicting Nikki Haley is going on The View.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts on this video. I definitely love to hear y'all thoughts, so it'd be amazing too. Definitely got a slow start today, so I apologize if I don't get to everybody's comment, but I strive to do so every day. Y'all see I like y'all, you know, comments and stuff like that, and heart them. And I do apologize if I don't respond. It's just, you know, a lot going on, but definitely thanks to y'all. You know, thank y'all so much, you know, for the prayers y'all give, for the sharing my videos and liking the videos, and, you know, commenting and keeping it in the algorithm. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.